vampires in New Orleans during Mardi Gras. So y'all booking flights, planning your outfit, talking about Bourbon Street, but nobody's talking about the vampires? Why do you guys think certain parts of the French Quarter goes quiet after midnight? Yeah, vampires. And I'm not talking cosplay. I have friends and family in the city. I frequently go, so heed my warning. It's a good time though. So yes, New Orleans has like vampire tours. Yes, people dress up, but some families down there, they're not playing. You see, the vampires people whisper about in New Orleans aren't like the blood-sucking type. They feed on energy, crowds, music, chaos, celebration, all of it. And Mardi Gras is just a buffet. There's a reason why certain bars don't blast bounce throughout the quarter, even though everybody knows everybody loves bounce music. Pay attention. It's that too, but a lot of jazz, a lot of blues, slow rhythms. High energy music disrupts feeding. And the people of New Orleans, the locals, they're off limit. There's some type of pact thing going on, some agreement, I don't know. And don't let those fangs and capes fool you. Some people that are dressed up like vampires aren't dressing up. And some might be just familiars. Real people working for the vampires. You know, to lure people, tourists, you know. But here's what people don't talk about. Well, at least enough. If the vampires run the quarter at night, the werewolf families don't stay too far. Old Louisiana bloodline, shapeshifters tied to the swamps. They call those werewolves Rougarou out there. And Mardi Gras chaos, that's a cover. There are parts of Louisiana that certain bloodlines don't cross. Like I said before, you know, there's a pact or some form of agreement. Don't ask me too much about it. And then you have the witches. They don't go by their name, witches. They're practitioners, obviously. New Orleans spiritual culture runs deep. So some of them protect and some don't. That's the one group you do not disrespect. You can catch a root on you just moving around careless or pissing off the right people. Or I should say wrong people. Yeah, so just beware. If you guys want to go to those fortune tellers, some of those card readers, be careful with them too. And whether you believe this or not wander the back streets of the quarter, especially when it goes quiet at night. You can tell where it's at. You can tell when you walk too far. There's no lights down there, and there's an eerie silence. You'll get the chills. You'll feel the energy. New Orleans is already loud for no reason, so when it gets silent, there's usually a good reason. So if you're going to Mardi Gras this year, keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, and don't be outside at witching hour, please. Y'all want me to talk more about them vampire bars, or should I leave that alone? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Cube of Lore to be exact, and this is Forbidden Lore. To my supporters, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you're new here, thank you for being here. If you want to stay on this side of the algorithm, you like stories and content like this, don't forget to engage at the bottom up. That's repost, save, comment, and like, of course. And don't forget to follow me. Watch this whole story and you forgot to follow me? What's up, gang? My supporters, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll meet you there. I'm curious to hear what y'all think. Also, who's going out for Mardi Gras this year? Because I might be stopping by too. And as always, it's only for entertainment purposes. It's all allegedly hypothetically speaking. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Y'all asked about the vampire bars, so let's talk about them. Welcome back, gang. I'm Cube of Lore to be exact. This is Forbidden Lore, where I talk about things I shouldn't be talking about. If you don't have time to watch this video, just save, follow, come back later, because we can't wait for you. We got to move on. So New Orleans has a lot of well-known vampire-themed bars and lounges. I'm just talking lore, culture, and vibe, gang. Not making any accusations. So places that lean more into the gothic aesthetics, candlelit, dark interiors, antique decor, velvet. When's the last time y'all even seen velvet? That's crazy. And also mirrors. I think they don't like mirrors. They love mirrors. The kind of music, slow jazz, blues, dark wave, industrial, not bounce. A big. Nah, none of that. And that's intentional. These spaces create atmosphere, low lighting, intimate corners, signature drinks with names that play right into mythology. Drinks called Type O, Blood Moon, and things like that. Very immersive, you know? Here's where the lore kicks in. For years, there have been stories, not proof, just stories about private gatherings, invitation-only events, you feel me? After-hours circles. And to be clear, New Orleans has a thriving goth and alternative community. So a lot of this is subculture, art, performing, but folktale grows around it. It says some of them are familiars, some of them work for the vampires, to lure tourists that fantasize about vampires and being a vampire. And some of them are really vampires, not cosplay. And I heard a lot of stories from rideshare drivers, Uber, Lyft, all of them. Drivers saying they drop people off It looked a little, let's just say too real. Too real of playing the vampire part. And others say when they dropped the people off, vibe felt different. People watching. Or I even heard stories of people leaving, getting into the cars, and the energy immediately shifts. Again, just stories, right? But New Orleans runs on stories, right? And here's something else. New Orleans isn't the only city with vampire bars. Atlanta has them, Los Angeles has them, New York has them, London has them, Paris has them. So why do so many cities across the world have the same dark velvet, candlelit, blood-themed bar concept? How does that aesthetic repeat globally with very little promotion, obviously? Not like advertised and like commercials and ads. The business runs perfectly fine. Makes tons of money. Maybe off of tourists, who knows? If you met a vampire in one of these bars, you know. Or you could have met him anywhere. Hotel lobby bar, anywhere. Weird part about it, the conversation seems so long, like mesmerizing, but almost like fading to the memory. You could barely remember it. They're usually good-looking people. Come in all shapes and sizes and ages, of course. I ran into a husband and wife vampire, and they looked to be in around their 70s. They were visiting from Europe. The wife was tall and blonde, thinking like Dolly Parton and Pamela Anderson, but like tall, like supermodel tall. And her husband, just as old, seemingly old, but jacked, like Arnold in his heyday. Now to think about it, it drank a crazy amount of Tito's and ate so much food, seemingly, looking fit older people. And they never got drunk. And they actually told me this was their stop on the way to dinner. Now, I'm not saying these places are supernatural. I'm saying New Orleans blends history, performance, spirituality, and nightlife in a way that makes, the line a little blurry. When the French Quarter goes quiet, it's not for you. You shouldn't be here. Go home. Go get to your hotel, Airbnb, wherever. Go get. Let me see what else y'all was asking me in the comments. Oh yes, the witches, the practitioners, practicing all different kind of magic. Light, dark, hoodoo, voodoo, obeah, green magic, ancestral magic, sometimes just potions, teas, healing remedies, just curses and hex. Just like everything, there's good and there's bad. That's why I told you, either way, don't piss them off. All these entities have their own different area, guys. Really don't cross each other's boundaries. That's why I said they have some type of blood pact, some type of agreement that happened very, very long ago. That they kind of, stay out of each other's way. Tourists are up for grabs. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Be careful. If y'all going out there to visit or doing Mardi Gras, go have fun, but be respectful. Don't go be nosy. Don't go looking for trouble. And yes, there are werewolves. They don't need a full moon. They are called Rougarou. Check out my channel on the Tube of the U. I get into Roy Stubble's whole werewolf experience in Metairie, Louisiana. And this is Cube of Lore. That is my channel name. Yeah, so let me know if y'all want to hear more about werewolves and the werewolf bloodlines. Or should I leave that alone? I'm Cube of Lore to be exact. This is Forbidden Lore Season 2. If you like content like this, you want to stay on this side of the algorithm, don't forget to engage with the bottom up. Repost, save, comment, like. If you're seeing this from the U of the tube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like and comment as well. Cube of Lore and Cube Oxley are both of my channel names. Don't forget to follow my Twitch. Right there in my name, in my bio, it says TWI, and my name's right after. And it's in the bio. My supporters, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. The stories are gonna keep coming. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, what y'all wanna know more about. All right, this video is kind of long. I had to get this all out. I think I covered every question though everybody asked. Anyway, just let me know in the comments. If you're new here, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Friend, why you didn't follow me yet? Watch this whole video. You loved it. You love the vibe. You love me. Go ahead and just support. And don't forget, gang, things are just safer just putting in a book. And mine is coming out very soon. The end of April, Ancestral Shadows drops. And a lot of these stories, well, y'all just have to wait and see. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And as always, it's only for entertainment purposes. It's all allegedly, hypothetically speaking. I'll see y'all in the next video. This comment is exactly why I love my supporters. Y'all get it the most. So yeah, basically my video was just a warning. Some of you guys are in New Orleans right now. Some of you guys plan to go. Just having a good time for Mardi Gras. And I'm telling y'all, yes, go. Run there. You're gonna have the best time. Eat the best food. But just remember, there's more than just people in that city. There's different creatures, entities, shapeshifters. So that's all I'm saying. Be careful. To be honest, when I'm in New Orleans, I barely go to the quarter. I be in the 9th Ward, y'all. Chilling with all my people. They used to call me 9th Ward Cube, how often I would go. I love the 9th Ward. But yeah, go ahead, go to Bourbon Street, have a good time. You guys are tourists. But going past Bourbon Street, Going on those back streets without lights, going out in the daytime, do that. But definitely be respectful. Be respectful to all the different factions. You can't just go and walk up in their areas. Of course, the vampires allow more tourists in their areas, but the werewolves and certain witch covens is not going to be as nice. You can't be all up in their space and in their business. I'm sorry. Also, be careful with those tours. I have a lot of tours. Vampire tour that talks about Saint Germain. He's still in the city. People just said they seen him a few years ago. He's still there, guys. So be careful of him. For some reason, he doesn't leave New Orleans. He doesn't stay gone for long. So just be careful of Jacques Saint Germain, because he has a lot of connections in the city too. He knows everybody powerful. The other tour, the cemetery tours, I wouldn't go to those, but if you want, go ahead. Like tours like Marie Laveau. She's not in that tomb, y'all. She was not buried there. Most of us know she didn't. Well, she was never unalive. That was never proven. That was never debunked. It was never like a funeral service and all that. So long story long, everybody in the city knows she's probably still walking around. But shh, those are New Orleans secrets. I don't know if I'm even supposed to tell y'all. So don't tell nobody that. What else? Don't forget the ghosts. There are tons of ghosts and spirits. So watch those Airbnbs you guys are staying at. I know you guys going in groups. It's Mardi Gras. You're going to have a good time. But look at the history on some of those homes and just pay attention. Like Deb said in her original comment, if something feels off, just move on. Don't wait for something to happen. Sometimes you guys wait for something bad to happen, and that's too late at that point. So yeah, don't be going to shake hands with everybody and anybody, bumping elbows. I don't even know why that's a thing, why y'all even do that. Watch those beads people putting around your neck. It's a good way some of the vampires get you. Watch your Uber driver. Uber drivers could be different creatures and entities too. Uber drivers, you gotta watch them as well too. The people that's getting in your car may not be people at all. I wouldn't go to the swamps at night if that's what you guys are planning on doing. That's actually a dumb decision. It's way more than gators to worry about. So yeah, just go eat your good food. Go eat your catfish, your red beans and rice. Brothers Chicken is fire. Make sure you go to Cafe Du Monde, eat some good etouffee, gator bite, barbecue shrimp, and have you a nice cold big shot as a beverage. Trust me, y'all worried about going drinking them grenades. Them grenades will get you. So I would drink some water and go get a bottle. Make sure you stay hydrated. Liquid IV, Pedialyte is one of my favorites when I go in the city, because I know I'm about to be drinking every single day. That's what you do when you in the city. So we ain't judging you on that part. But yeah, don't end up where you're not supposed to be, because at the end of the day, the French Quarter is shut down at late night for a reason. There's nobody walking around. There's nobody partying at a certain part of time. So just pay attention to that. Honestly, y'all should find some locals that know what's going on and, go outside with them. Let me know if you guys want me to, put you in touch with one of my cousins or one of those type of locals so you guys can be helped. They gotta compensate them. But yeah, they could take you around the city. Best food spot, best kind of parties. That's honestly what everybody should do. I have never been to New Orleans without people, I know. So anytime I go, I'm with my peoples. I actually have never probably went to Mardi Gras until recently, last few years. Anytime I go to New Orleans, I'm going right to the Ninth Ward, right to the city. Where the good times is at? It's underneath the bridge. Don't tell nobody I told y'all that. But underneath the bridge is where it's at. There's still different creatures and entities there, but you're kind of all partying, hanging out together. They grilling food. They got drink. Might even be a good shakedown going on. I don't know. But that's my favorite. But yeah, long story long, just be safe and be respectful and stay out of their way. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm Cube of Lore to be exact, and this is Forbidden Lore Season 2. And if you like content like this, you want to stay on this side of the algorithm, don't forget to engage at the bottom of, repose, save, comment, and like. If you guys are viewing this from the tube of the U, make sure you guys sub up. Smash that sub button. That's Cube of Lore with all my creepy, supernatural, paranormal, cryptid content. And I have my Cube Oxy fun, more mukbangs, vibes, partying with my friends. That's summer vibes. Y'all like that kind of stuff, IRL, So make sure y'all keep up. And Twitch TV. So Twitch, it's in my bio. It's right here, Lily in my name. Twitch, and then my username is right after. Come follow. I stream all the time. If you guys want to talk to me, want to connect. And I always tell a scary story time as well when I stream. My supporters, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all down. If you're new here, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you'll stay. But friend, why you didn't follow me yet? You watched this whole video. I get it's your first time here, but you're not trying to support. What's up? You enjoyed the video. You enjoyed me. You just enjoyed your whole overall time here. Just stick around. Put the notifications on. Yes, please put the noties on. Sometimes I be shadow banned and I don't even do nothing, y'all. All right, let me head out and I'm gonna give y'all a call back later. And as usual, it's only for entertainment purposes. All allegedly, hypothetically speaking. I don't want no problem. I don't even know where New Orleans is. Don't ask me nothing.